she's not really giving us anything. That's what's causing me to be like, it's definitely her. Because she's, okay, yeah, I had a good sexual experience. But you're not going into detail like the other ladies did. Before this video starts, I just want to say we ain't passing no judgment. And damn, we ain't judging nobody that's lined up here. Also, we're going to make our predictions early on so that at the end, whenever they do show who it really is, we'll see if I get it right. You know what I'm saying? Without further ado, let's get into this shit.
I've orgasmed.
I've orgasmed.
I've orgasmed.
I've orgasmed.
I've orgasmed.
I've orgasmed. So I'll start with kind of like my ish. I kind of like stayed away from sex
Right
for
off the
a
rip.
while.
Right off the rip. I'm going to say it. I think it's Shorty in the brown pants. I'm going to say it's her.
But then I went to college, had that college experience. It's kind of progressed a lot from there.
Was it your first orgasm in general or with someone else?
With someone else.
For me personally, I was never really concerned with like dating or a relationship. And then I met this guy in class and our first hookup like did not go as planned, as I feel like it never does.
Yeah.
Then I like came out to California and I started like dating, and I think that's when like I had my first orgasm. I feel like there were times where like you fake it because like, you know, you might love him or you might not love him, and it's like, let me just do what I can in this moment.
There was something just
Y'all be
sus
faking
about
it?
her. She's too sweet to be able to like say her piece in bed. I didn't finish because of a partner until I realized I was lesbian. So I was just like with guy after guy after guy, and I was like, why isn't this working?
Damn, y'all, hold on. Y'all don't be orgasming? Like, y'all be lying and shit. Why y'all gotta lie, though? What's the purpose of lying? Just tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
Just not clicking, and I definitely thought it was like something about me or my body. Like I thought I was being difficult, and
Just
then I was
be
like,
honest
oh,
with
it's
'em.
not a me thing like at all.
Yeah.
Maybe they can change some
4
stuff
years
up and
ago
help.
was when I got sexually active, and my first time also was terrible. It was at this situationship.
Wait, so when did you have your first orgasm?
With a partner would be 4 years ago when I was in that situationship.
Oh, like even though it was like
Yeah,
not
that
great,
first
like
time
it
was
still
bad,
happened.
but we still, yeah.
Oh, okay. Word.
Yeah, you think, shoot, I wish I stopped after
You wish you cut it
Yeah.
loose.
I didn't have my first
Damn.
orgasm with a partner till I was like 21. I feel like that goes into a lot of sex education and being taught like sex is for like babies and not to achieve orgasm. But it happened.
Yeah.
And now it keeps happening.
I would say the first time I actually orgasmed with a partner,
I'm
I was
telling y'all, it's
21.
her.
It was just kind of funny because I didn't think I was gonna lose it until I like got married. I'm like third generation, like hyper religious family, so church girls.
I like purity ring and everything. Like it was rough.
She didn't explain it in detail. It's her. I'm telling y'all, it's her. She didn't explain in detail.
She was like giving me like young, innocent vibes.
Just off of like initial stories, I felt like hers was the most vague.
Thank you.
She said
Thank you.
threw off my gaydar. I'm usually really good at detecting women who go both ways.
Thank
so
you.
that was a surprise.
We're talking about orgasms in general, not with another person, just in general. I'm telling you, it's her.
Oh, bye Mia.
Bye. Just based off of the first initial take, it's kind of hard to relate to my story, or it seems very like fantastical or weird.
Right.
So it kind of makes sense.
I have a question. What was your best sexual experience?
Sexual experience or best orgasm?
Ooh.
I would say, I like saying like experience.
You want to share first?
Sure. I would say actually recently I went for my friend's birthday.
Fun.
And we went out to a bar. That was my first time going home with somebody.
Oh, wow.
And I think that was my favorite for sure, just because the spontaneity of it. And the guy was older, so he just really knew what he was doing.
love it.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like mine isn't the like
Man.
best one to go off of, but it was the best experience for me. I was on my period, so maybe TMI, I don't know. But there was just something about her. I was like, I don't care, you don't care, and then it
love
just
that.
happened, and I was like,
That's hot, yeah.
ugly face, everything.
See, I've had guys where they're like, Like we need to stop.
Nah.
So I've had multiple experiences years back with older men, like mid-30s to 40s. There was one experience, it was just like, it wasn't planned, like it was just in the moment, and like he just knew what he was doing, and it's like the like grabbing me and like just taking, yes.
I've been in theater.
What are you talking
That doesn't
about?
feel convincing to me.
What are you talking
for me
about?
Was actually like a guy that I had just met in college. Me and my friends always make the joke, like if they ask me where I'm going, like, oh, I'm gonna go see Rocket Ship, because that's what I called him. Like that's what it felt like. In that moment when you've never had an orgasm and it happens, I just feel like it's like stars, just like. That's what it felt like to me, so.
For me, this threesome I had with the well-known guy and his girlfriend, he had like a playlist like Drake and The Weeknd,
the vibe.
and like it was just, it's a lot of like sexual tension in one space. Like,
That's like the main part of it, I feel like, is not just like specifically the sex, it's the experience of it.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
me specifically, like I'm not gonna come like just from like,
well, that's what I was gonna say is like I wouldn't say it was like the best sex of my life, but when I think like sexual experience, that's the first one because there was such a mood, and of course, like since I'm like the guest star, I'm like extra paid attention to.
Yeah.
So I was like doing things. I was on like my head doing like a handstand.
I love
like,
it.
It was crazy.
So with that in mind, like what does an orgasm actually feel like to you? Because I said it feels like a rocket ship, like a spaceship.
Honestly, like for me, your body like tenses up. How I kind of feels like melting sometimes, but then sometimes like if you change the momentum and it's slow, it feels like butterflies and bubble. You know what I mean? I feel like every orgasm to me is like definitely different.
Yeah.
one way of putting it is like I feel like I'm gonna pee. Like I have to focus, like I have to like make it happen, otherwise like if I stop thinking about it, then it doesn't.
I'm the same.
I've heard some people like say that who aren't like really experienced sexually. So I was like, maybe she's just trying to go off like internet resources.
I feel like I honestly blank out. I feel like it's one of
It's an out of body
I know everyone says it,
JC is
like,
really
white
giving
hot,
me
but
she
I
has an
just blank
orgasm.
out.
I don't
feel like it's just
I don't know why, but she's giving me the vibe that she has an orgasm. Now I don't know what it's like for a woman to orgasm. Obviously, I don't know what that's like, but you've been in a few situations. Everybody else saying shit that I've heard before. I've heard girls talk about before. She's not really giving us anything. That's what's causing me to be like, it's definitely her, because she's not. She's okay. Yeah, I had a good sexual experience. But you're not going into detail like the other ladies did. Like I said, I think it's her. I definitely think she's a fake.
like one of the few times I can really like let go and just be present, because my brain is just always going on.
So it depends if it's the first orgasm, because I have this thing where like once I come, I can like keep coming like 10 times like in a row. I've had orgasms where it's just like yours, where it's like I really had to like concentrate to get there, and then others where I'm like, I'm like, oh my God, I had to listen to Celine Dion up there. I was having a moment.
Her
JC.
recollection of her orgasm, it felt very like by the book.
Thank you. It doesn't seem.
I was like, it's Sarah, Jada, but then Jada was like, oh, I call my guy Rocket Man. You only give nicknames to some good
Oh. I think I said something about it taking so long for me to get there with a partner, and then when I said church girl, I was like, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
If you think the mole is still in the box and you'd wish to play the game, please raise your hand at this time.
Damn.
Wait, I have a question. When did it come to
JC's
understanding, or if
gone,
you always
so-
had it, where an orgasm is about both people?
I would say in college, because I, like you, I wasn't really into it sexually. That's when I was interested in learning about other people, especially. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
After I left my 4-year relationship, he had told me like, oh, no one's ever gonna love you, like no one's ever gonna want to have sex with you again, like literally those
That's
words.
fucked
And
up.
every partner after that, I've been like focused on that. Like it's never been about me, it's always been about how can I please them.
I was thinking, okay, well maybe she switched tactics and that's what really brings her pleasure, is bringing other people pleasure.
I was never really a sexual person anyway. Like I had the purity ring, I was saving myself for marriage.
My answers were around church. I was raised like super Catholic. And so for me, it didn't even really conceive in my head that like, oh, this is for women too, because everything is so like serving for the man, cooking,
Right.
cleaning for the man, having a household for the man. I didn't even literally start like thinking like, I want to come too, till I was like 21. And that was
Yeah.
like our cultural influences and women talking about sex and being more open about
It's
it.
for both
Facts.
people. It's not just like me giving all
Facts.
to you because I'm like, what am I here for?
I have a question. So how did you feel the first time someone was able to get you there? Like,
At
especially
least
because
I
it's
will
something-
say this. I don't mean to keep pausing. I will say this. The one thing I can say that I respect about women is that they know how to like say fucking and just handle like please other people. That's the one thing I love about women. Like they just said earlier in the video, they was faking orgasms just so that the man don't feel no other type of way about it. You know what I'm saying? He'll probably be like, "You came," and she'll be like, "Yes." Whole time she lying, but she not trying to taint his ego. You know, that can be a bad thing because it's not good to lie to people. But at the end of the day, I gotta give respect where respect is due. They'll put their own feelings and emotions on the back burner to make you feel good. You know what I mean?
like a lot of us had religious backgrounds, like, because I know the first time I felt it, it took me a second to feel okay.
Yeah.
And like I remember during the whole process just feeling like I was being watched. Like I have a lot of like deceased loved ones too, so like just feeling like they were watching me.
Am I doing something bad?
Oh, you guys.
Facts. I felt the same way before too.
What, like, that's
I felt
what,
the same way
what
before
your
too.
mind's
It
at,
is.
like,
Like
Definitely.
mentally what you go through.
Then later on it's like, shoot, they can watch what they watch.
Facts. Nah, for real.
One of the things was the white shirt. I don't know, when I think of white, I think of purity. She also said something about how she wanted to save herself for marriage. She had a purity ring. So I'm like, if you add all those things together.
Felt like she was kind of like talking a little too much and trying to explain her story to where we believed it.
Yo, yeah, she out of here. Yeah.
What? Okay. I felt like I was very authentic with my story. I think I talked a little more about my past experience with my Christianity, plus the white
Yeah.
shirt. I think they kind of went for
Yeah.
that too.
That's exactly what they went
If the
for.
lights turn green, that means that you have all voted the mole out and you win. If
Come
the
on.
lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box
Please.
and you all lose.
I really wanted to be
Three,
JC. I really want my guess to be right. Yes! Now, at this point of the video, I know you're probably wondering, why the hell is he celebrating? Did he forget the rules? Yes. Yes, I did. I don't know. For some odd reason, I forgot what the fuck the rules were. Look at my face. All right, y'all forgot the rules, all right? Just know I was wrong like a motherfucker.
Will the mole please step
Come on.
forward
JC,
in
please.
3,
JC, it's all on you, baby.
2,
Please.
1.
Oh, what the fuck? No, cause Shorty seemed like she was a freak. You know what I mean? Shorty seemed like she was a freak. That's why I was like, you know, like I said in the video, I wasn't gonna judge, but man, you know, you could tell. Damn, I guess you really can't tell.
Intuition. When the light turned red and there was 3 of us, I was like, I knew it was Jada, and it wasn't.
I have never come from someone else giving that to me. I enjoy sex all the time. Nobody has really taken the time to learn how to make me come, I guess. So I love talking about sex because I think that there's this narrative that everybody should be able to come just, you know, and I don't. And I still have fun and I still learn a lot about myself.
Facts.
Wow,
100.
you got us good.
Shout out to you,
I
man.
was nervous.
That's a sweet girl, man. Shout out to her, bro. Shout out to her.
My biggest goals today was to use my authentic experiences without inherently lying.
Probably should have paid more attention to her.
Damn,
Yeah, that's a
JC, I
woman
thought
thing.
it was
That's what
you,
she wants,
man.
and she did. Dang it.
So, I was completely wrong. All right, this entire video I was wrong. It wasn't JC. But I felt like old girl was like a freak though. You know what I'm saying? I can see that. She has had sex. She just hasn't orgasm, so that makes more sense. I think I was thinking literal. Like, I think I was thinking in the sense of like, they just didn't have sex at all. I think I went too far. If I would have stayed in that realm of, yes, they had sex, but they just haven't orgasm, I think I probably would have guessed a little bit better. But I was wrong, all right? I am going to attempt this again with another Jubilee video. Trust and believe that I am going to guess them right, Okay? This was a L. This was a loss. I'm going to take my L like a man, and I'm going to keep on pushing. You know what I'm saying? If you guys enjoyed this video, man, please consider liking. If you guys really enjoyed this video, man, please consider subscribing. Make sure you turn on that bell to be notified when I upload. If you guys want to watch this video for yourself, man, the link to the original video is down in the description. Also, the link to Jubilee's channel is down in the description as well, so make sure everything is subscribed. If you guys want to put in a request for me to react to anything, man, just head down to the comment section below. Type out what you want me to react to. I'll get to it. I'll shout you out in that video. It's just that simple. If y'all don't mind, follow me on all of my social medias. It's been your boy, Big Wolf TV. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one.